Yo, we are back. Welcome back to the Terror Zone podcast. It's been a few months. Glad to be back. It's exciting. Finally got to do a podcast with my boy Jimmy G, Mr. Top Floor Tapes himself. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. He's been one of my closest friends in hardcore. They're always been around. Always been my boy. He's fucking one of the best guys ever. He's done a lot with his record label, putting out tapes and physical merch for people who are collectors and for people who like to have and support physical things, you know? It's more than a shirt, less than a CD, less than a Spotify link. You know what? It's actually more than a Spotify link. The shit he does with the layouts and the way he puts in what he looks for in physical, media, especially tapes. He's a big collector himself, and he knows what's good and he knows what's cool. And I'm glad that our local scene and Michigan people have really, put trust in him with the things he does and did. So, I don't know. With that being said, I can't say enough good things about this guy. He's been around forever. If you're listening to this, you probably know who he is. If you don't know who he is, all you got to say is pizza, motherfucker. And you'll be like, oh, it's the guy from the D-Block video at Tied Down 2023, I believe. So, yeah. Fuck with him. According to him, he's putting the whole Top Floor Tapes on a hiatus for the time being, maybe indefinitely, but, that's up to him when he comes back around. Or if he does, support him, buy shit. And he's also still working on the D-Block Bad Beat split release. So be patient. It's worth it. He's the man. And thanks again for listening and sticking around. And I hope to do more here shortly. I'd like to have more podcasts out to you guys because I enjoy doing it. Honestly, even though I haven't done it, I've been busy with life and summer and hanging out and doing shit outside hardcore, man. It fills some sort of hole in my cold black heart when I do the podcast and I give something back to the scene. So thank you for sticking it out and coming back and checking this bullshit out. Anyway, stay tuned for some news and podcast updates and shit like that. And peep the episode, enjoy it, and share it. Well, fuck them. Now we're here. We're finally doing a podcast, Jimmy.
Hey, we are. Yeah,
we're
crazy.
Recording. We're live.
Terror Zone.
Terror Zone. But you came alone, so...
Yes, I did.
Whatever. I appreciate you doing it. We've been talking for a long time about it.
Yeah.
And, I've been friends. You're one of my longest friends, going to shows. Like,
yeah.
I couldn't pinpoint the day I met you. I think it was a Port Huron sometime.
I was going to ask you when you think it was, if you remember the show, because I think I know what show it was. I think I met you, and it had to be 05, because Annie Up probably played. But I think it was CDC, Blood In, Blood Out, and Blood In, Blood Out. I think it was the drummer got naked and was like smacking the shit out of everybody. I don't remember, but I know that I met you because Rob knew you, Asian Rob. Yeah, Rob knew you, and I was friends with Rob. And then you were also with Danny Albright, rest in peace, and was not Stokely. What was it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Ryan Stockdale.
Yeah, Stockdale. Yeah, and I think I already knew Stockdale from a show at Alvin's or some shit. But I remember meeting you, and we were just going off to whatever bands, and then we all clicked because we all were doing the same shit. We were all acting like idiots. Yeah, that was where you did it.
Being complete menaces.
Yeah, throwing trash cans and chairs and
drinking 40s in the parking lot.
Yeah, that was the era of, that's like when everyone started wearing like flat billed hats and like the puffy vests.
Yeah.
And, everybody had Nikes, yeah. And then if I remember correctly, it was like everyone was like, everybody at that show specifically, I remember like everyone outside drinking 40s with their trunks open of their car, listening to the Mike Jones album or 3-6 Mafia. It was one of the two. It was either 3-6 Mafia, Most Known Unknown album, or Mike Jones album just came out. And then I think that was also the show. I could be wrong, but I'm also like, I think I just, in my head, I'm like, no, that's the same show. Danny Albright was playing CeeLo against Rob and put up his shoes because he didn't have money. And Rob took his shoes and made Danny go home shoeless. And
I definitely remember that show.
Yeah.
I remember him losing his shoes. He would fucking do such a just like a degenerate gambling culture. Yeah,
I mean that's what we did.
Yeah, where we always played fucking CeeLo. We have
it's the best game.
$100 pots, and everybody was fucking broke.
Yeah,
you know. I specifically remember a good fucking show. You probably went. It was on Broken Wings in Toledo at Headliners.
Yeah. That's when they said, "What up, Detroit?" Like they just kept saying it was Detroit.
Yeah, shout out Detroit.
Yeah,
He's like, "Fuck this place up, Detroit." Yeah. Then like they wouldn't let us play dice on their pool table, but we did anyway.
Yeah.
And the guy just like tried to snatch the dice and like not taking our dice, but I guess we'll stop.
That was at Frankie's.
No, it was Headliners.
Oh, Headliners.
Yeah,
Headliners was big. Yeah, I was gonna say Headliners
small,
was big.
Like a side room. And I remember. There's just a huge fight. Like these, people were there to see like the Red Chord or something crazy. And
that's right. Yeah, it was a bigger show.
Yeah,
yeah.
And on Broken Wings was just on the tour. Like I don't know, opening maybe middle act or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
And just people there who don't really know, what On Broken Wings is about. And
I mean, they were still relatively new at that point. I mean, probably 2 years, but
yeah. And I remember. For these guys, they got chased, like they were getting beat and chased like into like a corner, and they like fell over like a folding table into
the venue.
Yeah, into,
I don't
like,
remember this.
A closet. It was a curtain, like it was like a shower curtain with a closet, and the fucking thing for the bar that holds the curtain like snapped, and the curtain fell on top of them. Geez. So they couldn't fight back, couldn't swing back. They're just getting beat up in like a shower curtain, basically.
So wild.
And then they got escorted outside by like security, and they had to walk to their car because there was like a mob of 20 people just acting stupid.
Yeah,
not glorifying it. It was probably uncalled for. A little mosh beef turned into a assault.
It's crazy. Every time. It's crazy that it's not crazy. It's a good thing realistically, but like that doesn't happen anymore. Like every show back in the day there was a fight. Every show. Every show there was multiple fights. I mean, you're talking Modern Exchange, there was multiple fights every show. There, Port Huron, multiple fights every show. The Ritz, I remember at least every show at the Ritz there would be a fight or something like that. The only time I would not really see fights is if it was like Static Age, because you're not going to fight there.
No.
Right? Like,
yeah.
You do, that's the mistake if you fight there.
Yeah.
Like, at least that was the mentality I remember we had as a group.
Yeah, just a little bit of a younger generation where that room was a little more controlled by obviously Courage Crew.
Right.
Right. And they're like, yeah, you're not going to fuck this place up.
Yeah, no.
Any other place, like especially the modern, like you said.
It's also like, I think it like, I don't know if like it was that mentality back then or if it was not, but it's like Edgeman's like, I never want to see anybody fight at Edgeman. It's like, that's hardcore owned, right? Like it's owned and operated by hardcore people, just like Static Age was. And it was kind of just like, don't shit where you eat kind of thing. But I don't know if that was the mentality back then or if it just happenstance. Maybe we were just scared that we were going to get jumped by Courage Crew, like taken care of if we started shit there. But like, yeah, I just remember everywhere else though, it was like fair game. Everybody was fighting and it was, fucking hectic.
It was hectic. It was most of the time could have been avoided.
Yeah.
But it was just like the culture. Then, we kind of remember going to shows, looking around like, I don't know anybody, and everybody looks extremely dangerous and mad.
Yeah.
So I don't know how like the younger, newer kids really look at it today. Like when they come to shows, do they have that same like thought? I don't think
kids are scared.
No,
I used to be scared. I mean, I would go,
yeah,
but like, you know what I mean?
Scared.
Like, and like, I'm talking about like when I first started going, like when I started going to Alvin's and like the Shelter, I remember being like, yo, I'm probably going to get my nose broke like by the end of the night, like by somebody just like someone's moshing, and I'm thinking I can go out there and mosh too, but I'm like 15 at the time or some shit, and just like Dave is running around shoving me over, Zach or somebody, some bigger guy, Ozzy's doing them crazy spin kicks and shit. Like I'm gonna get fucked up. But that was the excitement, was like for me, like going to the show thinking you're gonna get fucked up because the band's crazy. You've never seen anything like this. Like every other concert at that time, outside of like the emo pop punk shit that I was going through, that I was going to, like that was all VFW shit, where it's like on the floor standing around, just like most hardcore shows are now. But like, what was the point I was gonna make? I think it was just
being scared.
Yeah, no, I think it was just like that was the first time where it's like the crowd participation mattered, right? Like if the crowd's participating and going off crazy, is like I've never seen that. I've never seen people fighting the singer for the microphone before. I've never seen someone just getting punched in the face just because this song is hard. Like I've not like. And so that's what kind of kept me coming back. And then, like, because at that point, it was just like I saw the Deftones at, like, DTE or Pine Knob, and, like, sitting in a chair. And, like, being like, oh, it's so cool. Like, because it was cool, but, like, at the same time, it's not the same, you know?
Yeah, definitely different energy.
Yeah. And young. It's like, I'll quote this VHS tape I had is a documentary Victory put out called Release. It was about, like, aggressive music in general, like punk and hardcore. But, like, there's a guy, and I think he's talking about Hatebreed specifically, like Satisfaction, Hatebreed, like that was the era this was filmed in. But it was basically just saying, like, if I can't fucking spin kick or drop kick the guy standing next to me during your band, like what the fuck's the point of going? And it's like, that's kind of how I felt back then. Like I used to not want to go to bigger concerts, like not because it wasn't cool, but it was just like I was bored.
You had nothing to do.
Yeah, like. After I would go around and,
and the energy, man, like you feel it.
Yeah.
And you don't feel it, there. I mean, you're from for fucking Slipknot. You barely feel it because they're so far away.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like, I would go to, like, early on before I knew, like, the difference between, like, hardcore and just, like, other aggressive styles of music, like metal or whatever, or new metal or any of it. Like, same umbrella, right? Like, it was just, this is aggressive. To me, like, so like I would go to like Wired Frog on Gratiot. I don't know, you ever go to Wired Frog?
I remember the name, but I've never been to that. I think there was another one that was over off like 5 Mile and Telegraph. There's some sort of frog or something.
That's the Bullfrog, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wired Frog was on Gratiot.
I definitely remember the name and like, shows happening.
Yeah.
But I never made it.
So Wired Frog was on Gratiot and just north of 8 Mile, and then they moved it to this place called the Roseville Theater, which was like 12 Mile in Gratiot area, somewhere over there. Okay. But the 8 Mile one, or just north of 8 Mile, I remember like seeing like Factor 81, which was like a new metal band trying to be like Taproot or the Deftones.
Oh, yeah, I remember that name too.
Yeah, they were cool.
Or Factory?
Factory. Factory 81. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen like bumper stickers.
Yeah. No,
stickers,
dude, the stickers were everywhere. Everyone had the same hoodie, shirt, whatever. Yeah, but this is like 98, probably, something like that. 98, 99, probably. But like, I remember thinking that band was awesome. Like, you can't get much heavier than that. And they're like singing, they're doing the new metal, like, it's just like whatever. But I'm in like fucking. I mean, that song's hard though. April Situation, Shattered Realm. That's just hard. No, like the Factory 81 was definitely like some guy whining and then just fucking screaming. But like, I thought it was hard. I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and I was like, you can't get harder than this. And then obviously I find Earth Crisis, Hatebreed, whatever. But
sure. My dog's like afraid of the water over there. It's really distracting me. He keeps trying to go get water, but like maybe the fan is blowing on him.
Yeah.
So he's like fucking twitching and like sketching out over it. And
you all right, man? It's all right.
The tape underneath you, Honey's old ass is just fucking stomping around, breathing hard.
No, but like, the point I remember making, or that I was gonna make, sorry. Like I would go to Wired Frog and like to go see like Factor 81, or I think there was this other new metal band trying to be Deftones called Arising or something like that. But I remember I went and I accidentally saw Walls of Jericho, and I was just like, I remember being like, there's a girl screaming like this. It's fucking crazy. Like, you know, like I was real young, but like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, probably the local crowd is going nuts for them,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I remember, like, for some reason, I think Earth Mover played too, but I don't remember. I was really young. So I could just be thinking that was a show. I've seen flyers with them on it, I think, but I could also be wrong. But I don't know.
Good times.
But yeah, no, Wire Frog, they used to, like, I remember seeing, like, flyers that, like...
my dog, get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push her out of the way. So, yeah.
But, like, seeing, like, Poison the Well play there with, like, Newfound Glory, like, in the 90s, and, like, being like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts, because I never, like... I've still never seen Poison the Well. I knew who they were in like early 2000s, but definitely not in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even have known what to do at a show. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen them. Like,
I saw them just recently.
how was it? Was
It's
it?
fine.
Is it just like
Yeah.
old dudes singing Poison the Well songs?
Yeah. I mean, that's 100% what it was. Like,
It's like a theater show. Like, you're not
yeah,
getting
it was at
the
Royal Oak
Poison the Well
Music Theater,
experience.
and I mean,
It's for
I guess,
them. It's for
I think
the
in the
paycheck.
last 15 years, that is the Poison the Well experience. Is
Yeah.
just doing that, which, you know, I think they're still. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say they're still good because, like, I don't know. I really only like 2, maybe 3 records. And I just don't care.
I was like 2 or maybe 3 songs for me. Sure.
Oh yeah. No, that Opposite of December record's really good.
Yeah.
The one before it, when they had 2 singers, was really good, and that Tear from the Red album's really heavy. But then after that, there's a couple tracks I like off that You Come Before You, but other than that, I don't know. I don't really care. But like that show was kind of disappointing to me.
No.
Like I was really excited to hear that album because like that Opposite of December by Poison the Well, like that was like you didn't get into that record at all. The Opposite of December by Poison the Well.
Okay, so I've listened to it multiple.
Sure.
I've never had it,
Yeah.
but I was never like a huge fan of them. But whenever they were on,
I was gonna say it doesn't really seem like something you'd be into.
no,
but like yeah,
no,
I was just curious.
Well, look, let me. It might be a little off there because I used to like A Static Lullaby and
Yeah.
The Bled and that like.
Oh, then you would have loved this record.
Yeah, Scream Motion, Under Oath. I
Yeah,
listened
yeah,
to
yeah.
all that stuff,
Yeah.
and I liked them. But for some reason, all I can remember is the
Mm-hmm.
song "Fucking Nerdy."
Yeah, that's the record. Yeah, that was the record.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
on.
yeah.
And Nerdy was their popular song, which
Yeah,
is a great
exactly.
song. But that record, like, You Come Before You, I remember when that came out. I remember getting it and being blown away. Like, it was like, oh, this is so good. Oh, my God. Like, I wish I could finally see this band. I saw them. First time I saw them was at Warped Tour. So it's like, once again, it's like, I've never seen them in, like, a small venue. I saw them at Warped Tour, and then I saw them at Clutch Cargo's, which I don't necessarily count Clutch Cargo's as a small venue. You ever go to Clutch Cargo's?
No, I've never been there.
Okay, it was kind of like St. Andrew's size, if I remember.
Yeah, I remember
correctly.
shit happening. There was an old church. I heard it was really
Yeah.
cool.
It was.
The flyer. That's my wife. She went to that. Sum 41, Goldfinger, H2O, and Autopilot Off.
Oh,
That's from
that was at Clutch.
2002. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. Clutch Cargoes.
Hell yeah,
I think 02. I could be lying. No, definitely 02.
man. That's funny because 02. So that is 02 the year that Perseverance came out by Hatebreed. Do you know?
Yes, for sure. It is.
02.
Yeah.
So that's the same year then, because I remember I got invited to go by some friends, and they left without me, and I was so mad. But it was the Perseverance tour. Hatebreed just dropped Perseverance, or was just about to, but it was Hatebreed, Converge, which Converge at that time is wild, and then Glassjaw, which I'm a huge Glassjaw fan, and then I don't remember the other band that played, but I just was so bummed that I didn't go to that. Because they left without me. They're just
That's
bad.
so fucked.
They're just bad friends. Like I don't talk to them anymore,
Nah.
but they're just bad friends.
Did you know who Hatebreed was before that album? Or no?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking nuts. 'Cause I didn't.
No,
No, because
you found out through like MTV and stuff like that.
No, through an Ozfest
Oh, sick.
a compilation my friend had.
Yeah.
I didn't even have it, but
No?
he had like a live, the compilation.
Yeah,
I think it was from like 02. You for
Okay.
sure had to be 02.
had to be
'cause-
if it was after that album. Yeah,
Yeah, because he showed me. Then he showed me like the music video for "I Will Be Heard,"
yeah. Okay.
and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah.
Because you see him, you like moshing in there, not like push pit, and they're going hard.
Yeah. They're
And,
fucking fighting the air.
I didn't, I didn't even put anything together with them for the longest time till like I didn't understand Jamie's like roots all the way back
yeah.
to
Being
Connecticut,
just putting on shows.
Yeah, you're putting
doing
on
all
shows,
door
you're doing
guy and all that
whatever.
stuff, yeah.
and I didn't see those fucking skate park videos till
Sure.
till way later on.
Mhm.
You only heard people talk about it. And
I mean, how could you have in 2002? Like, YouTube wasn't a thing.
yeah. Well, I wasn't even into hardcore then. I was still into punk, but my friend was into
still,
metal.
yeah.
He had the Ozfest thing, like I
Right.
said. And I was like, damn, this shit's fucking hard as fuck. And the song, like, I Will Be Heard. Anybody, any fucking 14-year-old kid can be like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that...
Yeah. It makes you
was
feel
that
good.
song on the radio? I feel like that song was on the riff. I could be wrong.
It could have been. I don't remember it.
I mean, they were on Universal Records for that. Like, it was a bigger
Mhm.
record label. So, like, and they did the push for MTV and everything. So, like, I don't know if it was on the radio. Because I know, like Slipknot was at that time, right? Like, Wait and Bleed and all that shit.
Yeah. What caught my eye about them, though, in the music video was, like, how they were dressed.
Yeah.
Like, if Jamie Jostin looks like a dad. He's wearing
Yeah,
white New
dude.
Balances,
Yeah.
fucking jorts, and, like, like a crew neck and, like, a curved baseball
little
hat.
dad hat.
You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, this guy looks so normal, or I don't know, like, it's like a weird kid,
Sure.
And, not like a fucking metalhead with long hair and, wearing cool shit. And
Yeah, he still had short hair at that time.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. And he didn't have on the fucking, wristbands, the Monster Energy
Mhm.
fucking wristbands. Wasn't
Yeah.
wearing that shit.
Yeah.
And,
I found out about Hatebreed just through my neighbor's older brother. My neighbor's older brother, probably 98. Yeah, I think it was probably about 98. My neighbor's older brother, like, my neighbor would always, like, show me, like, skate tapes and shit,
Mhm.
and then, like, showed me, like, MXPX and, like, NoFX and, like, stuff like that. And then, like, at the same time, I was listening to, like, punk, and then also at the same time, I'm listening to, like, the heavier music that's on, like, the radio. Damn, dude. Dogs just started attacking.
Yeah, there we go. Get out of here. They're trying to wrestle underneath here.
It's funny.
So, yeah, we'll just let it run. Let me get him out of here.
No, you're good. Oh, man. Later. Later, Beans.
Tater won't leave your side.
It's all right. Tater. Me and Tater are going to sit here and hang out. Yeah, whatever. These dogs just went nuts. If you guys haven't seen Rob's dogs, Rob's got some cute dogs.
But they're knuckleheads from hell.
They, my neighbor's older brother, like, that's how I found out about, like, ICP and, like, how his friend would always wear, like, Earth Crisis hoodies or Hatebreed hoodies, and that's how I found out. I remember I went to FYE in Lakeside Mall, and this had to have been 98. Yeah, it had to have been around 98. I bought Satisfaction the same day. I bought Satisfaction, Death of Desire by Hatebreed the same day as buying Life in General by MXPX. And to this day, both those albums are, like, personal favorites of mine forever. Like, I used to fuck with MXPX a lot. And, like, the Life in General record is just awesome. That's why, like, I have such, like, weird pop punk roots.
Yeah, I have a bunch of CDs you'd probably be interested in. That you
Yeah.
just have. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, they're over there. I will get them later.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, a lot of them came from this guy. Well before I even knew really what any good punk or anything was.
Sure.
I worked at a pizza place here in Lincoln Park, and he was a pizza maker.
Go figure. And now you're making pizza. You're full circle,
isn't that
dude.
crazy?
That pizza's delicious. If you guys haven't had Rob's Pizza,
Yeah, we're gonna talk. About
get over
pizza
here.
soon.
Yeah, get over here and get Rob's Pizza.
We're gonna talk about it. He was a pizza maker, and I listened to, like, some punk. I knew, like, Dropkick Murphys and shit like that.
Yeah.
But he used to run the door or was a bouncer at the Magic Stick on the weekends,
Okay.
and he was also, like, a sketchy person. He would just, like, fucking like rob people's cars, like people who were in the show.
Oh man, what an asshole!
yeah. He would just go steal their shit out of their cars while they were in there.
What a
So
dick.
he just had fucking books and books of CDs. I don't have a ton of them anymore, but it had, like, Operation Ivy,
Sick.
Pennywise,
Sick.
Lagwagon,
Sick.
MXPX.
Sick.
Just a bunch of really good shit.
Awesome.
Suicide Machines.
Yeah, of course.
Shit like that. Just for all this stuff that I had no idea about. And some I didn't even know what it was because it was just a CD. There was no cases.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. And this might sound dumb, but the one Sublime album with like the clown on it or whatever. I don't know. It has like What I Got. All the good stuff. I don't know.
I think it's actually just their
yeah, it's
self-titled.
self-titled.
Yeah.
But that album.
It's a good album. A lot of people trash on Sublime. I don't really care, man.
I love
Sublime's
Sublime.
all right.
I would go
Yeah.
see
There's some shit.
Sublime. I don't give a fuck. I'd go see him. I love Sublime. Anyway, yeah, but I had that
They're
album
fine. Yeah.
for the longest time. I didn't know who it was until a video game came out, the Dave Mira BMX, because it had What I Got on it.
Dude, the video game thing that Andre from Nuff Said gave me, I just downloaded that game the other day and I was sitting there going, "What I got?" Dude, just fucking
You're in the Woodward skate park.
Yeah, that's so funny that you said that. Yeah, I was literally playing it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Shout out Andre, man. Good dude.
Weird how it happens though, right?
Yeah.
Especially even like Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Sure.
That had a big effect on
Sure.
like steering my taste.
I mean, that's how I found Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 is how I found about the suicide machines, right? Like, and then I find out that they're from down the street. Like when I grew up, on Woodward, I was like, man, that's crazy as fuck. This band that I'm playing skateboarding game is
New Girl, dude.
Yeah, right. It was New Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts because I had fortunate enough that he's cool as fuck. Jay.
Oh, Jay Navarro? Yeah.
Jay Navarro, he came to my house and did the podcast.
That's it. Oh, he did? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like one of the first, maybe like 10 or 12. Like,
man.
Listen, dude. I stutter. I get excited.
Sure.
But with him, like, it was like, for some reason, it was like another level because of Tony Hawk.
Sure.
And he was on this, you seen the movie Brink that was on.
He was in Brink?
No, the song was Look Before You Leave.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, Suicide Machine.
I got to rewatch Brink. I love that movie.
So that's in there, and it was.
That's the rollerblading movie, right?
Yeah.
For
Eric
Disney,
Von
the Disney Channel original.
Yes.
Brink. Yeah, I remember that. It's so cool.
But just still weird because it sticks with you.
Yeah.
And then you hear it again, you're like, what the fuck?
That's
And then for him to come to my house, it was like, what in the fuck? Like, this isn't even real. Like,
yeah.
Like, and it's just so normal. He's just a regular dude. Like, he's like a cook somewhere, like in Detroit.
Yeah.
But Suicide Machines are well beloved by so many people, hundreds of thousands of people, and it's just weird that he's still just like, I'm fucking punk.
When was the last time you saw them? Suicide Machines.
It's been. I've never seen them in a small venue. It's only been at fucking Warped Tour a couple times. Yeah, all the time, all the Black Christmases. I've never seen them.
I saw them. The last time I saw them, it was in 2020, and it was during COVID, or it was right after COVID, I think. Yeah, the beers keep doing that. That's crazy, man.
Go ahead.
But it was the Garden Bowl, like the small room, like at the Garden Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they played in there?
Yeah, dude, it was packed. There's people like crowd surfing and shit. It was nuts. There was like probably about 100 people on the street on the side of Woodward just looking in the windows, like watching them play.
Dude, that's so cool.
It was cool.
And I know they did a
I can actually find out exactly what day that was. I posted to my Instagram.
They played for just a few years ago. They did like a fundraiser, like a benefit at the Trumbleplex, dude. Like,
man, I haven't been to the Trumbleplex and I don't even know how long.
The worst place ever. It's a hippie fucking commune for the train hopping graffiti artists.
Love that. Dude,
cool.
You're speaking my language now. I love trains, dude.
Yeah, I know you do.
July 20th, 2021. So it wasn't 2020. But yeah, there's the photo right there. There's Jay and Justin from For Our Life's Sake and stuff. Yeah,
that's bad.
That's
I remember during fucking COVID, they did like a live set from Small's Bar. They did like a Halloween live set. That's on YouTube. It was really fucking cool.
Oh, like to nobody? Like just to like...
Yeah, no, it was just filmed live.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just because they did it.
COVID was wild.
Dude.
Did you go to any shows during that? Oh, you went to the big one, didn't you? Didn't you go to the park in New York?
I went to New York for a show.
You're crazy.
I had to. But it was for April of 2021, man.
I mean, you're not crazy. I wish I would have went.
Yeah. No.
I remember that was such a big deal. Like, people were super pissed.
A lot of people were mad. Nobody said anything, obviously, directly to me. But a lot of complainers on the internet.
Sure.
But it was...
Because what was it? It was in Central Park?
No, not Central Park. Tompkins Square Park.
Tompkins Square Park?
The Lower East. It's a very... very relative park to New York Harbor because A7, one of their first venues, was right. It was across from Tompkins Square Park. Roger Moret from Agnostic Front. He was in like a squatted apartment there, where him and Freddie, survived.
Sure.
A dude from Murphy's Law, he sold drugs in the park there, it's just a punk rock hangout. John Joseph, Cro-Mag, whatever, he's crazy. Who gives a fuck? But Cro-Mags are very important.
They're coming.
Yeah.
And like
Harley.
Yeah.
I don't know. When they played with Terror, it was fucking kind of lame to me.
I'm still probably gonna go.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Escalation Force.
Escalation. Who is it? Escalation. The Mankind
Dude,
band.
I love Mankind.
I want to check out Mankind, dude.
Yeah.
I like their demo a lot. And then
good.
I think my friend's band Stank or something's opening. I can't remember.
I like Stank. But yeah, that fucking New York show was, it wasn't like a statement or everything, but people were mad. But those people were just like, let's just do a show outside.
Who all played that? Was that Madball and
Madball, Wisdom in Chains.
Okay.
It was Blood Clot, but that's just John Joseph doing Cro-Mag songs.
Oh,
and
okay.
a couple originals. This where's it at? The Capturers. It's like a reggae punk group. They're really fucking cool.
it must be. You got the poster
And
on the wall.
Murphy's Law. Did I say that already?
No.
Murphy's Law, Wisdom in Chains,
That's what's up.
Madball. Yeah, Blood Clot, Capturers. It was really fun. It was a great day. It was a perfect.
The videos
fucking-
look crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
we're talking about a show from over 5 years ago.
Well, 3,000
cool.
people in a park where they said it was like, I think they kind of fibbed a little bit and said it was going to be like a rally for I don't know, some sort of donation foundation. But they literally, everybody who paid to get in, the money went towards the New York fire department, like a burn firefighter fund or something, supposedly.
Okay.
Which is cool, but
Sure.
the show is nuts. It was
Yeah.
so fun. Madball outside in New York City
Yeah.
was unheard of.
No, yeah.
I almost cried
That's cool.
because it was cool, and to see lots of different people, especially fucking New York people are just different. It's a different place, dude.
It is a different place.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I used to say I have no business going. What the fuck do I want to go to New York City for? And then I
I think I remember talking to you about that, and
Yeah.
you always were like, fuck going to New York.
Fuck, what am I going to do there? Walk around?
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what you're going to do, and it's going to be awesome.
And it was so awesome.
Yeah,
and
dude.
it was great vibes too because it was the that show, the outside show, and
Yeah.
I got my little halal cart was right outside my hotel I stayed at, and Joe's Pizza and all these good pizza places.
I went to Joe's Pizza when I was in high school. I went out there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I
I
love
remember Joe's Pizza was good.
I'm obsessed with pizza.
I love pizza.
Pizza, and you did comment on my pizza, and I do appreciate it.
That was great.
It was really fucking good.
No, you're doing good. I like what you're doing.
I like to say it with confidence that it's really fucking good.
No, it is.
A lot of things. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. But I'm like, damn, this pizza's crazy.
No, it's good.
Like, you can't go anywhere near me and get this kind of pizza. Like, I don't know where you're going to get that. I mean, I couldn't compare it to anything. It's all fresh, homemade, everything. Like I
Yeah.
said, I made my own sauce from homegrown tomatoes
Yeah.
for the first time today.
The homegrown jalapenos, right?
Yeah, homegrown jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
I bought the pineapple and I grilled them
You
myself.
son of a bitch.
But,
No. What are you going to grow them outside right now? No, that's cool.
But I'm obsessed with it. I just like creating with my hands and being able to say, "Holy shit, I did this from scratch." Especially when smoking food is cool and shit like that. But that's, I don't know. I feel pizza's more of like an art.
I love that. I love that you think that.
More creative for me to be like, holy shit, dude! Like, there's so many different things you can do, and even with barbecue, you can,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. I don't know. I loved barbecue, but I'm like pizza just
Yeah.
fucking scratches that itch that I didn't even know I had.
I just love pizza.
Creativity. Yeah, the taste and the flavor. But I'm really trying to nail it down to where I can stay consistent. I like experimenting, trying different things, but
Yeah.
I want something that I really like that I can get to these other people who are fucking all about it. Because I share the pictures and shit, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, I need that pizza. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
I know
I-
you do. You need it.
Yeah, you
But,
know
like, I
what? You
fucking know
definitely
need
do.
it. Like, yeah, if you didn't have it, like, you're really missing out. You're losing out if you don't have it.
I want to say it was. Did you have Josh and Aiden or something?
Yeah, Josh, Barella, Hilton, and Aiden came over a few
Okay.
weeks ago.
Okay,
And we
I think it
all-
was Aiden sent me a photo or something. Was
Yeah.
like, you got to get this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I tried to like I said, like Sicilian,
Yeah.
Detroit style,
Sure.
slash whatever the fuck, and it's really good. But I definitely dig the thin crust, more like New York style better.
Like what is that? The wood oven, brick oven, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know what they call it, but yeah. No, I like it.
Like Neapolitan, is that what you're kind of getting?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah, that's just a little bit different. It's with a different flour and it's more hydrated.
Okay.
And that's more like a fork and knife pizza too. Like,
Really?
yeah, because it's so like fucking loose and flimsy.
Is that what like Sally's and all that from Connecticut is? Have you ever been out there? I haven't been out there.
So no, that is
just hear about
that's wood fired, but and its own New Haven style. That's more New York style to me. I think it's just more like well done.
So that's closer to what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say New York because the slices aren't as big as like New York slices.
Well, yeah, New York slices are huge. But...
Yeah, if they were big, 10-inch slices, you could just call it New York style. Yeah. But it's similar in the crust, but I think this is just a little more hydrated. So there's a little flop, but you can crisp it up.
No, yeah, we talked about it outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah,
you can totally do that. Yeah, no, I think that's cool. What is your, I guess your goal with the pizza? Like, do you want to keep doing it and try to get it out there in front of people, or?
Yeah. Obviously,
or are you just doing it for fun in the backyard?
It's definitely fun. I want as many people as possible to have it and try it before I decide to do like a day. Like I'll straight up fucking sell it out of my backyard.
That's cool. Yeah,
you gotta do guerrilla style. You gotta start somewhere. And do like pre-orders, and whoever wants a pizza, hit me up with the time slot and.
No, I think that's
ready for you, or you can watch me fucking cook it. You do fucking donations or tips, or you want to buy it. That'd be great as long as I break even and I get it out there to people who will try it again and come back and tell their friends about it.
Yeah,
that's what I want, man. I really want to do something with it, whether it's pop-ups once every couple months somewhere, or selling out of my backyard every like once a month. Or I would love. There's nothing that would make me more happy than to have like a kitchen with just a couple fucking tables and like a couple arcade games, maybe like a bar with like 8 stools.
Sure.
You don't have to sell alcohol. Just eat your slice here.
Yeah.
And have a conversation with the person next to you.
Dude, you could do that. I mean, do it down here, man. Do it in your basement.
Do
it for the neighborhood.
I do the speakeasy type.
Yeah.
And, like 4 people or like 3 groups of 4.
Yeah.
Or like a party of 15.
Yeah.
And just like
there's
I'll bring your own beer, and I got the pizza, and
there's spots in Hamtramck and Detroit, that are unknown, but they're known in the neighborhood.
Yeah, they definitely do
they do a little restaurant, and they do a little restaurant in the basement or something like that. There's a guy in my parents' neighborhood,
and if you listen to this, tell me if you would or not. Please,
hit him up.
Please reach out.
Yeah, he wants to make pizza. Yeah, get at him. There's a guy in my parents' neighborhood that like his garage is a bar. Like there's not really that many bars in like walking distance in my parents' neighborhood. So this guy just like went door to door and was like, "Yo, like what beers do you guys want?" And then like he stocks all those beers and he's like, "Yo, we're open Friday and Saturday at this time." And he's like, it's a bar. Like it's like you can come and hang out and talk to me, or you can sit by yourself or whatever. And like I think he charges like by the month or something like that. It's like a month subscription or some shit.
That's really fucking cool.
It's interesting. I've never gone because it's not my scene, but like it's for the older crowd and it's whatever. I don't drink.
Somebody.
But
there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that's definitely a thing. Like especially with like our scene, with how many people we fuck with, like you can fucking get 3-4 people together and come have pizza. I don't
100%.
care who you are, just tell me you want to do it.
Yeah. No, for sure. But I don't know, man. Like the more I think about it, like your passion is food. You fuck with food, man. Like you want to cook.
Yeah,
I mean that's how
and
it's
hospitality.
Been.
Like I said,
hospitality.
I want to watch you enjoy it. Like it's not because like
that's
I want
creepy.
You to tell me
you want to sit there and watch.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding.
Watch you fucking come in your pants, dude.
Dude, the wild.
So
okay,
good.
that got wild.
I'll jerk you off. Too,
wild,
while
dude.
You eat it.
Pause. No, but no, I
It's just me giving from abundance of what I know I can do.
For sure. No, I because I'm just thinking about like how you did the queso for Tied Down, and you were all about doing the queso and stuff.
Yeah, that's a staple too. That ain't going nowhere either.
I'm glad because you were very passionate about that too.
I am.
So yeah, like we got to get you, cooking and try to get you a food truck or some shit.
That's
man.
what I want. Look, man, the fucking
or a trailer at least.
Yeah,
little pop-up tent.
GoFundMe ain't far away.
I mean, even if you just did like pop-up tents, like a little tent. And because I've seen the oven. The oven you can that's portable.
If I had two of them, it'd be even better.
I mean, if you had 2 of them, it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, they don't even take that long. I mean, obviously you get 5 or 6 orders now. It's going to take 20 minutes, or whatever. But no, I think that's doable for you. I think you should do that.
I think so too. As long as I get a good little workflow, everything set up properly and.
Yeah, trial and error.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what comes with just experience. I was able to crank it We made 4 pizzas. And
4 pizzas was probably 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were
But I mean, you made them by hand. I watched you stretch out the dough and all that stuff, the dough you made yourself, everything. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah. It really makes me happy when I do it and sharing it with people. It's life, dude. You know, and it's all weird because I never thought in a million years, like, so you look at things like you wonder what you're doing with your life. You're like, am I doing what I want with my life or not?
Yeah.
And most people aren't.
Right.
You know, like
most people are not.
Yeah, it's like you're letting life happen to you is like a phrase I see, and I'm like, that fucking sucks.
That's
life happen to you.
No, I mean, I know a lot of people like that just kind of, I mean, I don't know if it was talking to you or someone else, but like just like some older coworkers of mine, like now I kind of work with like more people that go out and kind of do shit and stuff, but like I definitely have worked with people in the past where it's just like they just kind of go home, watch TV, go to sleep, go to work, go home.
So
maybe once every month or something like that. They'll get together with a couple friends that they know from work. You know, like they don't even have like a ton of friends. You know what I mean? Like, which I don't know. You're a pretty well liked guy. You got a bunch of friends. I know I'm blessed enough to have a couple friends and shit. So like,
you're the man.
It's what I'm saying is just like we're you know, lucky enough to have a group of people, and like obviously it's from mostly going to shows and stuff, but like we have these groups of friends that we can see more than just once a month or more than whatever. We have these, you know, I hate to call it a support system, but it kind of is, because you're able to bounce things off certain people and whatever, and you get support from your friends and whatnot. And like, I mean, I met you from shows and stuff like that, and like people I work with who don't have that, and like they just don't get it. You know what I mean? They don't understand it, and then like they're like, oh, well, you know so many people, and it's just like, yeah, but I've been going to this shit for like 20, almost 25 years, so it's just like you meet a couple people, and then all of a sudden everyone's a lifer at this point. Not everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like
you get what you put in.
You meet a couple, man. And then well, yeah, no, if you don't put in anything, you don't get nothing in return.
Yeah.
So it's. But
exactly.
I don't know.
No, dude. But it's also like to be isolated and like depressed. That shit's fucking scary. Because like I said, the last show I went to was Haywire, and before that, I think it was like fucking Tied Down, dude.
Yeah.
And which is like, oh man, like sitting at home.
Was it really that long?
Yeah. Like I want, you know, just like summertime and life and doing shit outside, just doing other things.
Which also like it's crazy because like Tied Down was what, June, end of May, June, and then Haywire was.
Middle of
July?
July 20th or something.
July?
Or no.
So like,
no,
well,
August.
but
no, it's August, dude. I don't know.
Was it? I don't know. Well, I mean, if it was August, today's the last day of August, so like it wasn't really that long ago.
Yeah, no.
But my point being is just like, for the normies out there, right? Like the people that aren't into like hardcore and stuff or whatever, like that's normal to go to one concert a summer or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
their big night out.
For
summer.
Right.
Woo!
You know,
going to
like
Pine Knob to see fucking, you know, whatever
Maiden or somebody, which would be cool. Maiden was not the correct.
I'm just saying that's
brand.
like their thing. They're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Fucking 8 months from now, they're going to a concert.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
Yeah,
which like it's hard. There's so much shit coming up that like, I have a hard time. What's next? I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
so you're paying bills or going to hardcore shows.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I'm going hardcore shows.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's I'm so glad and happy to know that like I came from, or I found, you know, the scene in hardcore and stuff like that, because it gives me so much, like as in the friends I have, or like just something to do, like where you were just saying, where it's like sitting around just being depressed or bored. It's like, and then when you were saying like just watching life go by, where it's just like we started this whole thing talking about like memories from 20 years ago, where it's like we're lucky enough to have those memories and like crazy shit that's happened to us and stuff just because we've gone out and experienced shit, where it's like it's not hard to do. You just got to get up and do it. Like I have a friend, or I guess I'll say an acquaintance, that like just doesn't do anything. And like just like wants to, like complains to me like, oh, you're always going out there and you're doing this and that and this and that, and that's awesome. I want to do that. And I'm like, cool, come, just hop along, like come on, dude. And then they won't, because they're just like, well, I'd rather just sit at home and have a beer here, watch this movie or something, and just relax. And it's just like, all right, well then don't complain to me
Yeah.
that you know, because if you're not going to go out and try, then like you can't do it.
Well, people have like hobbies. They bowl and go
Some
golfing.
do.
And, do this shit. Well, I'm saying like everybody has their thing. Like I don't have like too many hobbies,
All right.
but like going to shows, when afforded to,
Sure.
you can go, once a week, twice a week sometimes, 3 times a month. Some people don't fucking leave their house to do anything, or some people go golfing once a month, once
Sure.
a Sunday, and it's just like you have to have things to do. And then when you don't, when you have life, obviously, like I said, like the reason why I was like going to shows, but it's like, ooh, I gotta go to a show, man. Like just to see people, just breathe on my people,
Right.
And I forget, like, they're right there on Instagram, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bother them. Well, they haven't talked to me for what, But I'm like, well, just in case you need something, that's what friends are for.
Well, I mean, I think you should definitely. I have a hard time keeping contact with people I don't see. Like, if I don't see you, I have a hard time. Like I'll reach out, but then like after reaching out, you will have that little short couple days texting or messaging back and forth, and then all of a sudden it'd be like months, and then all of a sudden it might be, oh, hey, by the way, hey, how's it been? And like it's fine, we can pick up where we left off, but like I don't know where I was going with it, but like I think it's important to reach out, especially if you can't make it to the show. If you found a connection with people, which we obviously have, I think it's important to reach out and just say what's up. Or if you haven't seen someone in a long time, reach out and say what's up, because you never know what anyone's going through, right? So
everyone's going through something.
Yeah.
Something or another, man. If your life's perfect, man, tell me how to get there, Please. How do you not have something that's constantly fucking up your mind all day?
I must have missed that exit on the freeway.
Yeah, dude, I was doing 150 fucking in reverse, so with no mirrors, nothing.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you I mean, right now with your record thing, it's kind of at a standstill for a little bit of time.
It's at a standstill,
You've done a lot for your friends, put out a bunch of cool shit. That takes a lot of effort, a lot of logistics into fucking dealing with people, and then doing whatever the layouts and whoever fucking puts the tapes on the shit, you records them, whatever they're called, the double.
I was using a website just called duplication.com.
Okay, we just send them and say, hey, make this.
It's super easy. So if anyone out there like wants to do tapes or CDs or anything, like you can go. This is just one of the places, but it's just duplication.com, and you can just essentially. They have a drop-down thing. You can tell them how long the tape is, how long this is, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Pick a color, all this stuff. And then it's very easy to do. I started Top Floor because at the time I didn't really see that many people getting physical things done, right? Like I wasn't seeing anyone getting tapes done.
And you yourself are a massive collector of lots of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's got to be a bummer to not be able to have it at your
I collect vinyl, I collect tapes, CDs, movies of all kinds, Blu-rays, DVDs, VHS, Laserdisc, all of it, books, magazines, zines, all of them. I think physical things are important, like tangible things you can hold and whatever, especially when it comes to like music. Mm-hmm. I like having a booklet. I like having lyrics printed. I like having photos. I like knowing instead of just hitting play on your phone, which I mean, I have Spotify too. Like I'm not crazy, but like I prefer having like a thing. I also like being able to like buy something from a band that I can support them, whether it's a shirt, whatever, album or whatever. But I just, at the time, I wasn't seeing anybody like really having their music in a physical way here at merch tables. And so I just, at the time I was lucky enough to have a job where I had a lot of disposable income, where it's like I was able to pay my bills and I had extra money left over. And instead of wasting it on dumb shit, I was like going back to like what I said about like hardcore and like how lucky we are to be a part of something that has given me so much, like friends, good times, all that shit, memories and stuff, and let alone music. But I wanted to give something back in some way, and the only way I saw fit to do that at the moment was to help out bands that were up and coming and help them put out their demos on tape. And you know, I was lucky enough to do it for a little while, and it was cool. And I still got a couple things I'm tying up loose ends on and gonna get those out. And then once those are done, I'm gonna kind of just take a step back for a little bit. And then you know, Petty Theft's doing great out there right now, Petty Theft Records and some other people. And you know, maybe I'll come back, maybe I won't. But at the same time, I'm gonna continue to go to shows and support my friends where I can. But I just I don't know. I'm not in the position I was in 2 years ago. You know, like
weird how life happens.
Yeah, so like it is what it is. But I enjoyed doing it a lot, and I just I don't know. I feel like I let a lot of people down, and then like I at the same time helped certain people and couldn't help out everybody, you know. And
it was
then like
awesome, man.
you know, it's like
a great run.
Yeah, no, so like it's just kind of like, oh man, I would love to keep that going, but as of right now, I just gotta finish up the last couple that I've said that I was gonna get out. I gotta get those out, and then
yeah. Well, then sometimes you like when you do it too, you're like, "This is gonna be great," and you're like, "Oh man, the guy's kind of an asshole. I thought he was gonna be cool." You know, no one in particular, but I'm saying it does happen. Definitely.
Sure. No, sure.
Yeah, it's like you're like, "Fuck that!" Like I was hoping for a great interaction, but now I'm annoyed.
No, luckily not too much of that.
That's good.
But I don't know. I just you know, obviously some things sell better than other things, and you know, when the good ones sell, you're like, oh, sick! I have money to like put back into this, and like, oh, that's awesome. And then when the ones don't sell, then you're just in the hole. You know, you're kind of just in the hole.
What, 40 copies of
whatever? Or like whatever, you know, however many amount. But like, you just kind of, you know, it was never about the money, but at the same time, money's involved, and you kind of need the money to keep the motion. And without the money, the motion can't happen, and that's kind of where I'm at.
Fuck it, hey.
But no, I mean, I got nothing but love for everybody that I worked with, and I wish I could have done more than I already did. But luckily, like I said, Petty Theft has been able to help me out and do a couple things for like for instance, like the Nuff Said thing. Like they stepped in and tried to help me out with that, and then like the D Block Bad Beat split, which is still coming. Like I know a lot of people don't think it is, but it is. It is coming. I fell into a hole, but I'm back, and it's gonna come out. But
hold your horses. It's worth the wait.
No, yeah, I mean it's already out. You know, like it's just the physical tape the tape's gonna be cool. Like it's still gonna be cool, but I don't know. It's just
life.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Do you have any particular favorite? This isn't about your record label releases. Anything this year that you really dug that came out? Doesn't
just anything?
Yeah, well, let's do local. Let's do Detroit.
Local,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Detroit. Anything that rings a bell.
I mean,
weren't
off the top. I mean, I just went to the release show. The new Escalation of Force is cool. The new Annie Up's cool. Obviously the new Bad Beat record was great. Trying to think. The two Resolute songs that they dropped. Yeah. That band rules. I love Resolute.
I love Thoma on vocals.
Thoma on vocals is great, dude. I love Resolute a lot. Stop and Nothing came out with a track right before Tied Down, and that shit was awesome. I love Stop and Nothing. I'm really excited to see what they keep doing. And then what was I going to say? Nuff Said. Like you just said Nuff Said, right? Yeah, Nuff Said.
Anhedonia, so much. Dude.
It's hard, dude. Anhedonia's hard
because everyone just came out so hard this year.
I mean, everybody's killing it. Everybody's killing it. We're like I keep saying we're lucky because we are. I mean, we're lucky enough to have a scene that is growing and like every band is pretty great. You know, like there's not really any bad bands. Like everyone's great. Like Killing Field. I think that Killing Field demo is fucking amazing.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear more or see them more.
Yeah. I'm excited. I think I was listening to DHC, Brian and Lyric's podcast, and they were talking about, I think Lyric like kind of hinted that D Block's full length is on the way. So that's kind of cool, right? I mean, I'm excited to see what that's about. I'm excited for those the D Block shows coming up. Ann Arbor and Lansing ones, the Metal Frat and then the Monty House.
I do love the idea of they did like Michigan State.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's so fucking cool.
Then I think I don't want to. I heard that there's going to be some exclusive merch too. So like,
oh hell yeah!
And I don't know, like you just said Michigan versus Michigan State, and like to me, I was like that would just be the perfect thing to do, like a Michigan color shirt and a Michigan State color. I'm not gonna. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but like I think it'd be cool.
Fuck it, yeah. Yeah. There's just so much, and then we were talking about what are they doing? You got a Cold World show, and then Biohazard, and
I forgot about Biohazard. Biohazard's gonna be at Crowfoot.
Yeah,
that's cool
with fucking Bayway and Onyx. That's so crazy,
dude. I saw Onyx open for ICP once, and that shit was crazy.
They're stage diving.
They're
crazy
so cool.
Yeah, they're fucking hoodlums. I love it.
Yeah, Onyx is cool.
Yeah, they're hard motherfuckers. You know, everyone knows that song Slam, but any other dude, there's so much good shit by Onyx.
Absolutely.
And you're fortunate enough to see them together, so they can do.
Yeah, they can do that one song.
I can't remember what it's called at the moment.
I don't know.
That one song.
But
that's dope. The End It show, I think that's at the end of September.
Yep.
With Hold My Own and Click. And
I like Click. Do you like Click?
So I checked them out when they came here.
You went to that show?
Year.
Did you go to that show?
Last year.
At Edgeman? Yeah.
Yeah, because that dude James Walton was like rolling with them.
Yeah, he was on tour with them.
Yeah. And I just remember him from way back in the
day.
Yeah.
Same.
He grew up in Lincoln Park. I knew him when he was in like 5th grade.
An LP Warrior?
Yep. And so I used to go to house parties at his house.
I'm sorry, Lincoln Park Rail Splitter?
Yeah. Yo, what up, Mongoloids?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
And I remember going to house parties at his house when he was in like 5th grade, and like I was already into like hardcore and shit. He was just fucking way younger, and so his older brothers were like they just like threw keggers. They were like ROTC dudes.
Okay,
and they just had parties, and everybody came, and I just remember going to their houses just like partying. Like there's James.
Yeah,
and I remember seeing that show. I was like, aren't you fucking like the Waltons brother? Yeah, because they were twins. His older brothers are twins.
Okay,
identical, and yeah, I don't know. That's just how long I've known him. And I know he definitely was in a band too, right?
I honestly don't know.
I think he was in a band.
I met him through Kenny.
He did vocals, I believe, in a band. Then he moved to California. And,
yeah, I remember when he moved. Yeah.
And every year he breaks a 40 ounce against the wall on his birthday because he used to not be straight edge. And he was. I don't know if he had like an alcohol problem or not. But he stopped drinking. And I think it's cool. Every year he still goes to the same spot and fucking
breaks a 40.
Yeah,
that's really funny.
Yeah, he's like fuck drinking or whatever. I think it's cool. I think it's his own little thing that he does.
That's cool.
He's done it for years. Dang. Detroit hardcore, motherfucker.
You said when we were talking before this. You said you've never been to a metal frat show.
No, never been to a metal frat show.
That's crazy.
If I'm going to go to any of them, it'll probably be that one just because it's closer.
The D Block one?
Yeah, D Block. And
the 19th, I think. I think it's the 19th because then the Lansing one's the 20th, I believe.
Okay, is it 19th and 20th or is it the week after, 26th, 27th?
I think it's the 19th and 20th.
Okay, I don't know.
Because then I think the 19th also there's a show at Edgeman where Resolute's playing with my friend Hunter's band Wrecked FM. They're a local band. They're pretty good. Then Zao, I think they're called XO or Zao or something. They're like a Swedish band or something. Oh. But it's the same night as that D Block show.
That'll be.
So I'll probably be in Ann Arbor, but
yeah, that's that's also a good sign. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
No, yeah. So I mean, if you're listening to this and you're not going to Ann Arbor on the 19th, definitely go to Edgeman because. Check out Resolute and my friend Wrecked FM, and I don't know the Zao band or whatever, not Zao, but it's like XO or something. I don't know. They're from Sweden, I guess. They're cool.
But also, I know Joey Shell posted something the other day. He's like, "Hey, now you have plans for Halloween night."
Well, I already had plans for Halloween night, dude. I'm a juggalo, dude. I'm going to see ICP every year on Halloween.
Dude, I want to go to that so fucking bad.
How much
are tickets? Like $150?
It's something expensive, but we'll talk. We'll talk about it. But
okay.
I go every year. I usually just I have to. It's so fun. It's at Masonic Temple this year. It's been there the last few years.
Finally, a weekend that would if it's at all possible. But
yeah, but it's fun. But my goal is whatever Joey's talking about. Hopefully get to stop in there early and then go to the show, the Halloween show after. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but just what do bands do on around Halloween? Normally they do like cover sets.
Okay.
So
sure,
just
that'd be cool.
Just be aware.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool. So I don't know. I'd like to see who's if it is a cover set thing, then I'd like to see who's covering what. That'd be fun.
Yeah, the cool thing I'm doing is I'm going with Vigilante down to Furnace Fest.
You are?
Yeah.
When is that?
October 6th, I think. They play the Sunday. But they're heading out. They have a show in Louisville.
I was gonna say they got a couple. They're doing like a small run, right?
Yeah, with Haywire. I think that's on October 3rd.
That's
second
awesome.
or 3rd.
Yeah.
They're playing with them. I forgot who else. But then they do have other plans. I don't know if it fucking matters, but Friday.
No, they posted a flyer.
Okay, well for that, but they're trying to get something together for the Friday. They don't have nothing necessarily locked down.
Gotcha.
But we might just go down to Furnace Fest and like hang out for that because it's a good lineup. Friday, it's fucking nuts at Furnace Fest.
The Furnace Fest?
Yeah,
I'm checking it out right now.
Yeah, and then there is a show happening Saturday in Nashville, which is only 2 hours from whatever in Alabama where Furnace Fest is.
Furnace Fest is in Alabama?
Yeah, dude. And they might jump on that show in Nashville.
That's cool.
It's I think fucking Terror's playing the show.
Really?
And they're trying to get on that. I don't know.
Have you been to Furnace Fest before?
No, not at all. I never really.
I remember
it's always been cool lineups, but
I had a DVD from Furnace Fest years ago.
I just never cared. I was like, that's so far. It's in Alabama and like a field. Like that sounds horrible.
What day are they playing? Do you know?
Sunday with a fucking Biohazard.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Gridiron, Mongoloids,
Weapon X.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So wait, Loose is closing that out. I think
Jimmy Eat World's the headliner on Friday. That fucking rules, dude. I love Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah, Friday's a cool lineup too.
Speaking of cover bands, dude, when I was younger, I wanted to do a cover band and call it I Eat World. And it would just be me acoustic guitar covering Jimmy Eat World. Dude. They would call it I Eat World.
That's funny as fuck.
I thought it'd be fun. Maybe I'll still do it. Okay, so like the first night is kind of like a emo kind of night.
Friday.
Yeah, well, except for like Madball's playing, and we got a couple Michigan bands on there. Wounded Touch Still Remains.
Yeah.
You ever get down with Still Remains? Like from Grand Rapids, the metalcore band?
No.
Their EP was hard.
I remember All That Remains.
Well, yeah, but no, this is Still Remains was from Grand Rapids. They were like not mosh metal, but like a metal with like a keyboard, and then like they had breakdowns and stuff. It was like right around that Under Oath time we were talking about earlier. But Saturday's Dropkick Murphy. Are you staying the whole weekend, or are you just going up there Sunday?
Well,
I was gonna say I know you'd love Dropkick Murphy.
Because they were trying to go. If they don't have a show booked Friday, they're gonna drive there Friday.
Okay.
Watch that day, and Saturday, like I said, they're trying.
Friday's got Mind Force, Wounded Touch. Yeah.
Saturday, there's a show up in Nashville that they may or may not hop on. I don't know.
Dang, because Saturday, Furnace Fest, Suicidal Tendencies, Less Than Jake Say Anything.
It's not that great. I wouldn't stick around if we did something else. I wouldn't care.
On Broken Wings, Zayo. I just went and saw Zayo the other day at Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Man, I think that ship has sailed for me.
Was there a lot of people?
No, there was not that many people, but like I don't know, Zayo for me, like it was an introductory band. Like when I was growing up,
early on.
Yeah, someone gave me a CD in like '99, and it was like I don't know what the fuck this guy's saying. You know, like I can't decipher his vocals. Really, some of the early stuff I really dug, and like even now, but like I think it's just like a nostalgia thing for me now. Mm-hmm. But I went and saw him, and Balmora played, and like I fuck with Balmora, but then Zayo was just I was not into it. Shout out to Aiden who was there with me, making me laugh.
Aiden Seacott?
Yeah.
was he there for Balmora?
No, I think the Petty Theft guys and then Anadonia, they knew one of the opening bands. I can't think of the band's name. Something Girl on Glass, or maybe that's not it. I don't know.
I have a clue.
I don't know. They were like MySpace deathcore type band.
Damn.
But they were heavy, but I don't know. Okay. Saturday, they'll Crush Your Soul, man. And I'm still looking at this Furnace Fest thing. Living Sacrifice. No,
it should be a good time, though.
Shout out to Vigilante, though, man. That's super cool that they're playing that.
Yeah. Well, Hunter was somehow connected to Furnace Fest like way early on because he's actually from Atlanta,
Yeah.
And he knows those guys. I don't know exactly how or what he did. I don't think he's like a founding member or anything. I don't know, but he could be. But I know he was connected to them somehow. And his other band, Love Is Red, played it like 3 years ago. It was like
That's right.
Yeah, it was like a reunion. It was fucking huge. Like the
Yeah.
show was nuts for them. And like people don't.
Oh shit.
People probably don't even remember Love Is Red, especially obviously the younger kids. And they weren't like. I don't remember them being on like my radar, but a lot of people
Love Is
knew
Red?
they were. Yeah, because they played Hellfest like 03 and 04, I think.
I watched them in 04.
Yeah.
I was actually telling Hunter that the other day. I was like, yeah, I remember watching you at 04. He was like, what, for real? I was like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. Shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
so it was just like, damn. I seen them with Hatebreed and Agnostic Front and Diecast at Harpo's.
Dude, Diecast is crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was like a Stillborn thing or something. I don't know what. No, Love Is Red was on Stillborn at a certain time.
Yeah, which was
You know,
Josta's label, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but then, Hunter's just a man, dude. He's a great guy. And
He's a nice guy.
yeah, and I enjoy his band. The reason, with Vigilante, and it just clicked for me the other day, what they really remind me of
What?
is Until the End. The way he,
Really? I don't know if I agree, but continue.
so
go
maybe
ahead.
not the music,
Sure.
but the vocals, the way, sometimes in the songs, they'll kind of slow it down, and he'll kind of have, a build-up, kind of like talking into the microphone, or, or saying
I can
something.
see that. No. I can see
and then,
that.
hitting, the breakdown after
Yeah.
he says, what he's going to say. I don't have any examples in my head.
No, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
We're
put the barrel
Yeah.
down your
Yeah.
throat, but not necessarily like that. But
No. But I get it.
He will talk into the microphone,
Yeah.
and then,
No, the delivery. I see what you're saying. You're saying it reminds you of like a Mean Pete thing from
Uh-huh.
Until the End. Until the End, man. That band ruled.
dude.
Did you ever get to see them?
No, but I seen.
I saw them at
Bishop
Hellfest.
do Until the End songs.
I was there too. Northville?
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
yeah. Who else played that? Tyrant played.
Let It Die.
Let It Die, that rapper.
Reign of Terror.
Was it Reign of Terror?
Reign of Terror X.
Yeah, that straight edge rapper guy. He played, and then,
yeah, for sure.
yeah. Did Knife Fight Tragedy play? Do you remember that band? Or
I-
Colombian Necktie? Is that a band?
I remember Knife Fight Tragedy. Or is that a song by.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was trying to think. It was definitely like a downriver thing, but I could be thinking like years ago
But
and
no.
not thinking of the right show.
Fuck, when I think of that show, I think I got that dude, fucking Chris. He was like a GLHC guy, big, tall, tough guy. He was like the tour manager for Yellow Card or something.
Oh, and Terror and shit. Chris. Fuck. Man, I know who you're talking
It
about.
starts with an L, maybe. I don't know.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, well, he wasn't really much. He didn't mosh
he was a
much.
big dude.
He was fucking jacked the fuck. Yeah, he was huge, and he did was moshing for I think Bishop, and he did a backswing, dude, and his fucking giant gorilla fist hit me in my collarbone on my fucking neck, chest, so hard it knocked the wind out of me, and I thought he broke my chest in half.
Damn.
And it was scary. And
Man.
I was just I'm so glad that wasn't my face. That's all I said. I'm so glad he hit me in the fucking face.
That was in Northville, which that room was so small. It was like a
We're in
living
Legion.
room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it was
in
like a
Legion.
living room of a house,
It was
essentially.
It was like carpet. There's
Yeah.
carpet. Yeah.
And I remember,
Snowing like a motherfucker.
maybe if it was snowing, then it might not have been the show I'm thinking of. But I went to a couple shows at that Northville hall.
Okay.
It was cool. There was a cannon out front and shit, and whatever. But I remember specifically, I'm not sure if it was that. I want to say it was that show because Dave Hayes was there. But I remember Dave Hayes and the Courage Crew guys were there, and they're standing on the edge of the pit, and he's got coffee in his hand or some shit, and I want to say it was Andy Edge from Grand Rapids, which I haven't talked to that kid in forever, but might not have been him. But for some reason, that's where my mind's going. So if I'm remembering it wrong and someone remembers, tell me. But I think he knocked Dave's coffee out of his hand.
Oh, no.
And Dave just grabbed him by the collar and just says, "Get me another coffee now." and I want to say it was Andy. Andy ran and just was looking around because he's not from Northville. He doesn't know where the fuck. And he's just looking around going, "Where do I get a coffee from? Where do I get coffee from?" It was so funny.
So good.
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember the one show? So I don't think it was that show. There was a Port Huron show, Let It Die, played. And this was definitely in the wintertime. There was snow on the ground.
Sure.
Somebody brought in a spare tire into the show.
Yeah.
and was like whipping it around.
Yeah.
And it hit somebody right in their fucking face and knocked them out. But
yeah. Was that where's Let It Die? I'm trying to think. Where do you remember where it was?
it was another weird Legion.
It was a Legion. Okay, so it was
something.
probably a YMCA out there. I'm thinking. I could be wrong because
Maybe.
it wasn't the Grotto.
No,
Yeah, it wasn't the Grotto.
Wasn't.
So it was. I think it was Matt Cain would know probably.
Yeah,
But I want to say it was the YMCA.
it was back when Let It Die would do Sick, the Slipknot.
The Slipknot
song.
cover. Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It was during that, and people would just go fucking nuts. That was
Yeah.
such a good cover they did, and I miss Let It Die anytime, fucking any place if they did a show.
The last 2 times they did a show was cool. The Sanctuary one, right?
Yeah, they had that.
That was cool.
Comeback, yeah.
Then they did that Walls of Jericho Bleeding Through show.
Yeah.
In Pontiac. It was still cool.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
They were on too big of a stage, I think.
Sure.
But like it was really cool.
yeah, those. Yeah, they did. You do better on a smaller stage, probably.
Yeah.
But
Like Let It Die at the Pike Room would have made more sense.
yes, the nostalgia though, it's so good seeing them,
Yeah.
and I just enjoyed them.
I remember the Let It Die the album release for their full length,
Stick to Your Guns.
Stick to Your Guns. It was in Ferndale, and Black Dahlia Murder played. And I remember, I think Black Dahlia headline, which would make sense at the time because Black Dahlia was just dropped on Hollowed, their first full length on Metal Blade or whatever. But I remember my friend Rob J. I don't know if you know Rob. Rob was a metal frat kid, but he moved to Chicago now. He still comes here every once in a while. But we were so excited for Let It Die's show. Like I don't think he's seen him at that point. I think like every time he saw him, something had happened. And he couldn't make it or some shit. But the opening chords to Let It Die just hit, and immediately he got his nose broke. Like not 10 seconds in, just bam, nose broke, and he spent their whole set in the bathroom, just bleeding all over the bathroom. He was so pissed.
That sucks. Well,
but
that's what happens during Let It Die. That shit was scary, dude. That was
back
one
in the
band I was
day,
fucking proud to like mosh hard as fuck too, and I wasn't like afraid to mosh too because like Tyrant would play, I'm like I'm just gonna like hang out over here, just be out of the way.
Well, I love the lore of Let It Die, like them playing Hellfest 04.
Yeah, dude, when they hacked the shit.
Like allegedly they hacked the voting system because like Hot Topic had like a contest where you could like send your demo in and people would vote, and then if you won, you got to play Hellfest, and like allegedly they hacked it with like bots and like got thousands and thousands of votes, and like they were just that's how they did. I remember watching; it was cool. Like it was cool to see them in another. I wish, because I've been paying attention to like that Hate 5-6 Sunny guy, and on his Patreon they have someone's been sending him footage from Hellfest 04. And like I've seen like Until the End or like Remembering Never sets and some other sets, but like I'm praying, like I want to see the Let It Die set. Like I want to see that because it'd be fun to see that back then, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
That sucks. I think I mentioned it before. The first time I ever seen them, I didn't even know what they were about or who they were.
Who Let It Die?
Yeah, it was with Bleeding Through
in the Shelter.
Yeah,
dude, it was scary as fuck. I was there. Yeah,
and Himsa.
Yeah,
and I don't know
maybe Scarlet.
The only other band, it was either Death by Stereo or Crime in Stereo.
Oh, it was Death by Stereo.
Okay, yeah. I always get them confused for some reason.
No,
and yeah, dude, I just remember
it was Death by Stereo. I remember that show.
Yeah, it was the first time I ever seen like people like moshing hard.
It was at the Shelter.
Yes,
dude, I remember someone got their face smacked off the pole.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, people like hanging off the rafters, just like, kicking people below them and shit.
Yeah,
and that was like my introduction to actually seeing like hardcore dancing.
Okay.
Yeah. What in the
people
fuck,
going off,
man? And I remember Justin Schrank was there. I didn't know who he was at the time. I was with this fucking idiot fucking kid who I shouldn't have been with. This is bad news.
Sure.
Well, he pushed our other friend's hand like into like this chick's ass. Like it's funny, right? Like push your friend's hand into like a someone else's ass while they touch it, and it was happened to be a friend of Justin Schrank's. And I think he had a cast on his arm at the time, if I don't remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I do. And he just fucking smacked the kid in the head with his cast. And
damn,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
And That was my introduction to like a Bleeding Through show. I was like, God damn, because I just wanted to hear that fucking Love Lost in a Hail of Gunfire. You know, that's all I
Yeah,
knew.
that album just dropped. The This Is Love, Murder, or This Is Murder, or whatever it is.
This is Love, This is Murder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
something like
the
that.
white one with the heart
Yep.
on it. Yeah,
My heart belongs to you.
it's a hard album.
That is a hard ass album, and
It's over 20 years old at this point.
that's fucked.
Yeah, that show's over 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
it was April of 2004 is when it was.
Okay,
So yeah,
that makes sense.
That's fucked.
Um,
Hardcore still lives.
I like Bleeding. I think I like the first two Bleeding Through stuff. I don't know if it's the first two, but that Portrait of a Goddess album, that one's good. I like that. This Is Love, This Is Murder. So I think that's the last Bleeding Through thing I cared about.
Yeah. I never dove deep into them. I couldn't tell you anything probably besides off that album.
Yeah.
But they had an impact on me for sure.
Sure.
They you know, that's when I realized I wasn't really into like the synthesizer sounds and shit like that. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. But like I said, like the heaviness, like the breakdowns, like, you know, just going to that show. Because I remember even I talked to Jeff about it from Let It Die. He said that show, it was like 500 capacity or something, the shelter, and he said they had over 800 people in there.
It was packed.
And after that show is when they actually reduced the capacity to whatever it was. Or there was no capacity, but they went way over. And then they actually put a cap on because of that show.
That's cool.
So I'm still trying to think of that fucking Chris guy's name. I can't think of his last name.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because Bleeding Through, they were part of that whole California, like, Throwdown,
Orange
18
County.
Visions. Yeah. Did you ever get down to 18 Visions or Throwdown? You like them?
I did like Throwdown. I didn't know who Throwdown with like Keith was until I already knew who like it was with Dave. I just found them out.
Yeah.
I guess. I just wasn't there.
No, yeah,
And,
you did the... I
was
can't name of that. The name of that record that Dave's on. Haymaker,
yeah. That's what I came in on.
That's like the last one I cared about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's still even like cheesy to listen to. You're like, ugh.
It is, but it's heavy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But the stuff with Keith, like the earlier stuff, is incredible, in my opinion. I love that shit. And then you weren't an 18 Visions guy?
Not really, dude.
You don't seem like you would be, but I just was curious.
I went and seen them at the Magic Stick one time. It was them and Remembering Never played there. And
yep, I remember that show. Yep.
I couldn't tell you who else played. I got in so late, and the tickets were sold out the door. The scummy ass fucking guy, like the bouncer was like, "Yeah, I'll let you in for $40." It was like an $18 ticket. I was like, "Damn!" So I had to pay for me and my friend Randy.
Boom.
I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Well, so we got $80, and now that's just normal."
Yeah.
You know, I remember throwing a fit though. I was like, "This is fucked."
You went to Alvin's, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah, you definitely went to Alvin's. What are the kids do? Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill Detroit venues. Shelter, Magic Stick, Alvin's.
I'll marry Alvin's.
Okay.
Mary Alvin's, just because all the fucking good memories were there. I want to live with it forever.
Sure.
Never leave my side. Kill the Shelter, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what's the other one? Oh, fuck.
Stick.
Oh, fuck the Stick.
Yeah.
Just because that place was
it's
awesome,
a good time,
too.
right?
Yeah.
You get good pizza after.
Yeah, good pizza. I remember great sound, especially the old setup. I like that just because there's pool tables.
There was. Is there still?
No,
there's
there
one.
Was the old one.
Yeah, there's one now.
They had like 4. Before,
they used to. Yeah,
ago.
no, they used to. Back when the stage was in the corner.
Yeah, that and but no, just like I said, like lots of memories there too. Terror. The Earth Crisis played there one time. And like a big ass fucking tour they did.
Yeah.
Like Stick to Your Guns, shit like that. I see Shai Hulud there, dude. So many good shows there.
At the Stick, yeah, no, there's a ton.
Yeah, Since the Flood, CDC,
Suffocate Faster and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, Suffocate Faster. Yeah, I remember
Suffocate Faster's last show, I think, was at the Stick, but then they've recently come back, obviously. But
yeah, I thought it was Let It Die's last show was there, and Suffocate Faster played.
Or you might be. Yeah, it might have been that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it might have been that.
Yeah, but yeah. How about for you though? I gotta ask you. Wait. Let me ask you some other venues. Then we'll do different venues.
Sure.
The Modern Exchange.
Okay.
The Hayloft.
Okay.
Or What's that one down in Toledo? It was like upstairs. Was it Vamps? I don't think
I think it was
Vamps.
Vamps.
It was like an American Legion, but then they named it Vamps, I think. 'Cause you
You're
had to
talking
go-
about they did upstairs and down, like the upstairs was like a theater kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because that was when I was like 15. I went to Jay Miller. You remember Jay?
Yeah.
Jay Miller had Bottle Rocket Fest there
Yep,
one year.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a cool show. It was like Tyrant's second show or some shit. That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy, man.
So fuck, marry, kill.
So I'm gonna kill that place just because I'm never going back there.
Too
whatever.
far.
Well, I mean, it's
Well,
just,
not too-
they don't do shows there. There was a time and a place like the shows were crazy there, but like I don't know.
They were nuts.
There wasn't like my go-to spot. What was the other one you said? Hayloft and then
Modern Exchange.
Modern. Oh man. Okay. And it might just be a territorial thing because I grew up over by the Hayloft, but I might marry the Hayloft. I don't know. It's crazy because like Hayloft was crazy. I mean, Mod X was fucking insane though. No, you know what? Mod X. I'm marrying Mod X just because the bear mace shit. That shit was insane. When that guy would come in and just instead of just telling people to leave, he'd be like, you know what? This is done. Bear mace. Everyone's fucked.
Yeah,
Like,
hitting the fucking.
actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm fucking it. I'm just, you know what? That's a one and done because it's fuck the bear mace shit. That shit hurt my eyes. I'm gonna marry the Hayloft just because there was your same reason for why you said the stick is like there was a lot of crazy shows at the Hayloft. But I got to a point where like I knew all the security guards, I knew the sound guy, I knew everybody that was working there. Like there was a point in where I was doing a garage sale at shows where like I would show up super early and just set up like shoe boxes of my old CDs and shirts and shit and just set up and just like they would let me essentially, but like they would just let me do that. That was early, like 2004, 2005 probably, but I don't know. Hayloft was cool.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't great, but it was cool.
There's a few great shows.
Mod X
there.
was great though.
Yeah.
Like really, so I was talking shit about with like the bear mace shit, but Mod X was insane.
Man, it was just no fucking rules. It was
Nothing.
like
at least, like the Hayloft was a bar, whereas like
Yeah.
Mod X, it's not. It's a room.
it was a free for all with
Yeah.
some guy trying to keep some sort of
Yeah.
level of, I guess, order.
Sure.
But it was just people from fucking like 14 to fucking 35 just doing whatever they wanted. You know, underage drinking, smoking weed inside, fighting, fucking, whatever, dude.
It's crazy though because like at each of those venues, I've just packed. They were all. There's always people at these shows.
Yeah.
Like I know, like a little bit after that, like we went through a period where like people stopped going to shows and like it was just a handful of people here and there. But like, I'm glad to see like just to bring it back to like now, but like now like people are coming. Like even like
and it's healthy too.
Yeah,
it's not.
I mean
like,
the worst shows you go to now are still the best shows from back then, right? Like I'm saying, like the people wise, like man, only 50 people came. It's like back then, it's like you got 50 people to come. You're like, dude, fuck yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
but
dude. Well, it's a good thriving scene with.
Do you think it's gonna keep up? Do you think it's gonna keep getting bigger, or do you think it's gonna die off? What do you think?
Look, man, So eventually,
sure.
Eventually, I can't say when. It doesn't. It seems it's at like a static like peak pace now.
Yeah.
There's so many good bands here
Uh-huh.
alone. The tours rolling through that wouldn't come fucking north of
Ohio. Or something.
Yeah, Toledo or fucking
Cleveland or something.
Yeah, Cleveland, Chicago. Finally make their way back up. The hour and a half out of the way.
Yeah.
They come see us. They pop in because they know they could
do enough, decent.
Yeah, get enough at least fucking gas money to get to the next town. And we're very fortunate right now with the right people. Keeping shit going as long as they don't get
right
fucking tired of it or something else comes along to where they can do what they do and put in as much effort as they do. I don't see it going anywhere.
Yeah, I hope not. I mean, I hope it continues to get bigger and better. And it's already it's pretty great now.
Any bigger, I don't understand. Like,
how
I don't know. How
bigger? Just more kids, I guess.
More
people show up.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Chicago and LA and shit like that. Their shows are like for Shattered Realm, and I think they were at like the midnight hour a few weeks ago. Like,
Where's that?
in Los Angeles,
Okay.
I believe. Like,
Okay.
there's like 60 people like piling on to get Mike for like This World Is Mine.
Sick.
Like, what the fuck?
It's awesome.
When I booked them, only fucking 75 people.
That was a great show, dude. I don't care.
You're
You're talking about the Sanctuary?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shattered Realm at the Sanctuary was great.
Yeah, and it was early on too. Everyone was still a little like, should we go or no? Because
Yeah.
it was in September of 2021. There was only one show that,
2021? Really?
yeah,
No shit.
2 shows that had only happened. It was Kubla Khan played at the Sanctuary. That was D Block's first like hometown show, I think. And then
In 2021?
yeah, and
That makes sense.
Your Never Ending Game and Let It Die and shit at Edgemen with
Oh,
End
yeah,
It,
that's right.
Shackled.
That's right.
That was also in August. That was like a week after.
Yes,
that.
that was the
show.
that was the show back from. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, and then my show, whatever. I don't know the date, September 27th or something of 2021. It's over there on this wall. You
Oh,
can't
on
see
that
it.
side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with Sector, Raw Life, Enemy of God, Missing Link. They're
It's their second show.
Yeah, their second show.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was. And same. That was I would love to see Shattered Realm again.
Same.
Like here again. In
Edgeman.
Oh my god.
Shattered Realm at Edgeman would be nuts.
Yeah, like I think Tied Down would be cool, but still like a smaller venue would be.
I mean, yeah, Shattered Realm. Like, when Shattered Realm did the Cold as Life reunion show, like that shit was dope.
Fuck yeah.
But I would love to see. Like, I think Shattered Realm could do Edgeman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Having
That'd be
scary, dude.
Ah,
If I turn the lights off and just let them play,
I think it'd be fine.
just turn the lights off.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
That's it. Look, man, we're almost an hour and a half. We had a fun
Cool.
conversation. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm glad you did it
No, thanks for having me.
because you're a character of Detroit hardcore that everybody loves, and you're nice to everybody,
Thanks.
and you lend a helping hand where it's needed.
I try. I
Jimmy?
fail a lot, but I keep
No,
trying.
you don't. You're fucking perfect, and you're also the Little Caesars guy from the D-Block video. Can't
Never,
forget that.
never
forget.
gonna live it down. It's
pizza, motherfucker.
It's always gonna be a thing. It's gonna be written on the
That's
tombstone.
So cool. That's so cool. Dude, that was such a good viral moment of Tied Down.
It was a fun time.
It was.
It was fun.
It's well, that being said, who knows what we'll do with you in the future, but you keep showing up and doing your damn thing, and everybody loves you. So
Well, I appreciate
Thank you
it.
for,
No, I love
swinging on
love
by.
everybody. So, and
Yeah.
I love you, man.
love
It's
you.
appreciate you having me, and thanks for doing the pizza thing. I really want to see you grow with the pizza thing.
yeah, I want to see.
Well,
you grow.
even if it's not just cooking thing, I want to see you grow with cooking.
I need to. It's my
Because I
passion.
love that. It's, obviously, I can tell talking to you about it and stuff. I can tell that you're
I'm
very
not doing
passionate
that. I'm
about
not
it.
happy.
There you go.
My life
Then-
isn't complete until I fucking cook and
Wow.
am able to survive by cooking.
Well, then keep it up, man. I hope to see it.
Pizza.